So we know that there was a huge change in the algorithm, right? Because of Gemini. One of the things that changed the most was script writing. Now, for the last 2 to 3 months, I've been studying Google's algorithm every single day. And I believe that the script writing of our videos is responsible for getting us hit with reused content and or if the channel gets pushed. Now, in the last couple of months, I've had a lot of success starting YouTube channels in brand new niches, doing things that nobody else has ever done. And when I try to hop into niches that a lot of people know or that a lot of people do, it's way harder. That means a couple of things. My script covers something that nobody else on YouTube does. That in itself gives it a lot of points or trust score. It pushes the video and the channel more. But the other thing is that if you're going to go into a niche that a lot of people are in, for example, celebrity news, you're going to get hit with reused content because of the wording of your prompt, right? Yes, it's cool to take, your competitor's video and rewrite that. A lot of you have seen success, almost every single one of you, but there could be more. There could be more success if you changed your prompting, because what Gemini is doing, as you know, it analyzes the visuals, it analyzes the scripting, the audio, all of that. Yes, your script is completely original. It's taken from, a competitor, rewritten, rephrased, giving your own opinion, whatever. It can still tell that it was written by AI. And there's multiple things, right? I'm kind of all over the place because I don't know how to explain this, but almost every single company, every big company like YouTube, they're investing a lot of money right now into figuring out what was made with AI. They have their own servers that run their own agents pretty much. That's job is to detect AI. They have to, especially if they're monetized, like Twitter's the same way. Now, the system that Gemini uses is predicting, right? Can it predict what you're going to say next? For example, if your script says the company was founded in, right there, Gemini's already guessing the company was founded in 2015. The company was founded in California. It's trying to figure out what the next word's going to be. And this is when it analyzes the whole thing. And if it can keep correctly predicting what that word is going to be, that's a red flag. It's going to know that it was created with AI, and it's going to lower your trust score. So the way to beat this, the first key thing is perplexity, which means surprising AI with what you're saying. So adding specific dates, specific events, or your own opinion in itself already throws off the AI. That's why we kept getting hit with reused content, by the way, because all of our scripts were almost the same thing, about the same topic. We would have seen more success if you would have hired a real script writer to write the scripts and posted the same shit you were posting. If you use a voice from 11 Labs that is used by a lot of people and your scripting is very similar or the AI can predict it, that's the automated system that gets you hit with reused content. Now, moving on to the second thing, which is burstiness. Do your sentences all sound the same? We all know that AI writes very formal, like Wikipedia. It's very long sentences with 15 to 20 words. But if you add wild variations in there and you break that pattern of like an article style of writing, that's it. The third thing is complexity, which is how interesting is your vocabulary. ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, if you ask them to script write, they're going to play it safe. And the phrases they use, are very article-ish. The correct term is generic vocabulary. For example, AI would say the office environment was disorganized. A human would say there were 3 empty Red Bull cans stacked on the desk next to a dead plant. It's like super random shit. Now, below this video, you're going to see pretty much my entire report on what I've learned and what I've discovered. The wording may be a little bit complicated for some of you, so you can just copy paste it into ChatGPT and ask it to translate it for you. Also, under this video, which I'm going to do it now, I'm going to add all of the words and phrases that you want to block. For example, the transition words that you want to avoid is furthermore, moreover, consequently, hence, thus. Heading phrases to avoid. It may seem, some might argue, it remains to be seen. It is important to note, like these phrases that I'm telling you right now are marked into Gemini already. These are by default what Gemini says, oh, this is AI. Buzzwords to avoid: delve, leverage, comprehensive, robust, holistic, optimize. So the formula is high perplexity plus high burstiness plus high complexity equals human detected content. Now, the easy translation for that is surprise the AI, break the rhythm of your sentences, and sound like a real person. So again, I do recommend that you read everything under this video. Right now, you don't see it because I haven't posted this video. It's going to be right here, and all of this is going to be under it. And then in the next page, I'm going to add the list of words and sentences that you have to block. And in the next video, I'm going to share with you guys the script prompt.